Putin's war in Ukraine affects Asian military. Russian military equipment and strong geopolitical ties with Moscow will reverberate across Asia, where many nations depend on Russian-built military equipment or have strong ties to Russia. The UN General Assembly's proposed resolution to condemn Russia for its unjustified invasion of Ukraine clearly reflects the differing views of Asian nations. Only North Korea abstained from voting. However, Bangladesh, China, India, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Laos, Mongolia, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Tajikistan, and Vietnam were among the 35 nations that did not criticize Russia. The majority of ASEAN nations are open to working with a wide variety of equipment suppliers, including the United States, China, Russia, South Korea, Israel, France, India, and Germany. One nation may have better equipment than another, but this isn't always the case. In Thailand's case, the United States refused to sell submarines, so the country simply arranged for China to provide them. As leverage, Russian diplomats in several Southeast Asian nations may be threatening to withhold military supplies in order to keep their country from publicly supporting Ukraine, according to rumors. There are political implications for Russian military personnel who use their equipment, as Russia is exerting pressure on Ukraine with every tool at its disposal. Beware of the buyer. Newsham, on the other hand, was not so certain. However, I think it's plausible that the Russians are too busy to make such threats, he said. Aside from diplomatic pressure, other nations will have to determine whether or not to do business with Russia. CAATSA laws are likely to be considerably stronger in imposing penalties on the United States than previously thought. Until now, it has not been clear which nations it intends to attack. As a result of debilitating sanctions, Russia's capacity to deliver modern weapons to its own military forces, as well as seek sales abroad, should be severely disrupted. Restrictions imposed by banks and financial institutions will impede the payment procedure. Speaking to the subject of parts and assistance, Newsham warned Shepherd that as the stock of spares depletes, problems may arise. India is one of the most militarily reliant Asian nations, and it is entirely dependent on Russian supplies.